Hi everyone, I'm Luluco. Welcome to the new year on Geeks of the Week. Uh, so there's this thing that happens when I'm not in school, and basically I forget what day it is almost all the time. It's like either I work today or I don't. I'm going to a con today or I'm not. So I literally did not realize it was last Wednesday, until I got home, because as you might have noticed, it was Christmas. And I got home at 10 at night, and I was like, it's Wednesday. And I had realized this beforehand, and even thought I was going to be able to film a video, and then I got home and I was like, my boyfriend is leaving tomorrow and I would like to cuddle him, because I don't get to do that a lot. So I'm sorry I picked my boyfriend over you. I'm a selfish bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But enough of that, because we have so much catching up to do with the other geeks, so let's get started. Mario, I'm honored that you gave me the same excited reaction that you gave Santa Claus. That warms my Kokoro, so thank you. Um, I have to say that you mentioned that you think jumping into spandex would be painful, but I would disagree with that. Um, Spandex is actually quite comfortable. I enjoy wearing spandex. Um, yeah, vinyl might be less comfortable, PVC, something like that, but spandex is alright. And I really enjoyed your list of best comics, at least in the first video. A lot of those were ones that I have been planning to read for, like, ever, so I'm glad that they made your list, because that means they will be worth my time. So hopefully I can start catching up on those soon. And even though I don't really watch anime a lot, I'm probably like the anime geek on here, so I will gladly take on the responsibility of helping you with your anime education. And Kill la Kill is maybe not the best place to start, but I want everyone to watch it and love it, so go do that. Nikki, okay, I'm gonna talk about Doctor Who. So again, if you're like Mario, skip ahead. I'm not editing this, so just skip ahead willy-nilly until you hear me talking to Steph. So, okay, Nikki, I agree with you that I like Donna for the fact that she is like the only companion who doesn't fall in love with the Doctor. That much I do like about her. Their relationship was completely platonic, and I think I prefer it that way, and that's probably why Martha isn't my favorite of Ten's companions, because, like, as a person, not a character, if this makes any sense, as a person, I think she's, like, the coolest ever. She's so strong and smart and kick-ass, but they made her character, like, so much about how she just wants intense pinstriped pants, and I mean, don't we all? But, and she wasn't gonna get there, and they just made her too much about that, and I definitely agree that her season was the weakest, though as we previously discussed, the Master will always be my favorite Doctor Who villain. But Donna's season definitely had some of the stronger episodes. It doesn't hurt that her season introduced us to River Song, who I adore. And yeah, Donna's ending blows big ones. Like, okay, you successfully made me feel like a complete weenie for crying over Amy, so thanks for that. But yeah, Donna's ending is just the worst. Like, the image of David Tennant standing in the rain, just, that is never far from my mind whenever I feel sad. That's just the perfect expression of I'm just dying inside. Good job, Tennant. Anyway, Steph, now we're talking to Steph. No more Doctor Who spoilers. Steph, my beloved Steph, even though you want me to go fuck myself for hating Attack on Titan, I will say once more that your Christmas Levi probably brought me the highest feeling of Christmas spirit I felt this entire season, which doesn't say much about my Christmas, but, well, I love your face. That's all that matters. And I'm glad you got awesome sewing-related gifts this year. I know how awesome it is to go from not having a dress form to having one, and it is a very good thing. And I'm also really jealous because I asked for a steamer and I didn't get one. So I'm probably gonna break into your house, just so you know. And since you asked what awesome presents we got, let me show you. yes, I have this, and you should all hate me for it. So, I have always been like a Nintendo fan, but I never owned a 3DS, and my boyfriend was like, I'm gonna get you the Zelda 3DS for Christmas, and I was like, no, you're not, and well, let's just say he gets to stick around for another year. Um, I love it. I've been playing A Link Between Worlds, and I love it. Um, yeah, Zelda is actually, okay, so I'm like a really shitty Zelda fan because I didn't grow up with it like a lot of people did, but it's overall like a really important series to me. Gonna get a little real really quick, but like, I guess it was like 4 years ago now. I got my heart broken really horribly a week before Christmas, like literally a week before Christmas, and so, um, Zelda was the one thing that my ex-girlfriend wasn't into, so I picked up my first Zelda game because of that, and then shortly after, I met my boyfriend, who is a huge, huge, huge Zelda fan. So, the fact that he got me this is not only just like, you know, it's not just like, hey, my boyfriend's awesome, he got me a 3DS. He got me a fucking Zelda 3DS, okay? Like, we went to the Zelda Symphony for our second anniversary. Like, Zelda is a huge part of our relationship, so this is amazing to have for so many reasons. Anyway, so Pyro, darling, my baby Pyro. Um, you didn't mention if you're coming to ALA or not. I hope you are. I'm gonna guess you aren't because you haven't told me that you're coming soon. Get over it. But I hope that your costume goes well, and I can't wait to see what it is. And you mentioned that you were surprised that I don't like cosplaying in public. Well, the reason for that is, obviously I love cosplaying, and I have no real shame about my hobby. It's just I dislike wearing cosplay in public because I don't like explaining what it is. I know that's weird, but for some reason it makes me really uncomfortable when people are like, is this a Halloween thing? What are you wearing? What do you call this? I've gotten that before. What do you call this? When I was wearing Mammy for a photo shoot. What do you call this? I'm like, bitch, it's, I don't know. Anyway, so it just makes me really, really uncomfortable, and in some cases I haven't gotten very positive reactions, so I prefer to do it in a controlled environment where I feel safe, and at least, like, if you're doing a photo shoot in public, people at least see that there's a camera following you around, so it makes a little more sense that you're dressed up in something stupid, whereas if you're just doing it just to hang out with people, I'm not into that, so, um, yeah, so I guess speaking of doing photo shoots in public, wearing weird things, I'm apparently going to be shooting at the zoo where they filmed part of Anchorman, um, walking around in high heels carrying a giant carrot sword, so I hope that works out, because I'm excited for it, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm sure that will yield some interesting stories. Um, Oh, and since everybody's talking about Frozen, my opinion is, I don't care! I really just don't give a fuck. I'm like, I like Disney, but I'm not like a huge, huge fan. Like, I could give two shits about Frozen, honestly. Um, because I'm the person on the channel who hates everything, okay? I went there. So, this has gone way too long. Um, 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 Okay, so things that are going on in my life. I have for the first time ever, two back-to-back con weekends. This weekend is TaioCon in Mesa, Arizona, in case y'all don't know where Mesa is, which I don't blame you because it's lame. And I'm not really going for the whole weekend, I'm just going because I live close, I have enough time off to go, and I happen to be friends with all the cosplay guests because I'm really cool. So, I'm going to be stopping by there. I just posted my cosplay schedule on my page, which I'll link to. And then the weekend after is ALA, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I won't talk about my plans because no one cares. And if you do care, it's on my page. So this has gone on long enough. So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for sticking with us for another year of Geeks of the Week. Please like, subscribe, help us reach 1,000 subscribers very soon. That would be awesome. And I'll see you guys next week.